Hey friends, welcome, welcome, welcome. It's Casey here at So Hope, and I am joined with the lovely Jetta. Jetta, how are you?
I am wonderful. How are you today?
I'm doing great. So you guys, if you are watching this live, it's Friday here at So Hope, and we just love Fridays, don't we, Jetta?
It is a wonderful Friday. We love being in here on Fridays because we get a lot accomplished on Friday.
We get a lot done on Fridays, and so if you've never heard of So Hope, and maybe we just interrupted your social media scrolling, well, we want to welcome you. So,
thanks for coming.
Yes, thanks for coming. Thanks for watching. So what we do here at the So Hope Community Sewing Room is that we are located at 630 North Highway 67. We're in Florissant, Missouri, and we are a creative community of just really creative, kind of crazy people that come together to sew, to quilt, and to craft. And it's really big that we provide this space for the community to come in and enjoy and find healing. And what are some of the things that you receive by being here at So Hope?
New friendships.
New friendships, okay.
New ideals.
Yeah.
And things that I didn't know I was capable of doing. It's just stretching me to the point that I'm enjoying the people and how to learn how to do new activities. I've learned how to do the machine embroidering.
Yeah,
since I've been here.
Exactly. I love that you said that you come here and you discover talent, potential that you didn't even know that existed. And y'all, I did not prep Jetta to say this, but that's really part of the mission of So Hope, is that I believe that we are all made in the image of God. And when we think about God who created this big, entire, beautiful universe, he was creative. And if we are made in the image of God, then guess what?
We can create.
We can create. We are called to create. And so that's what we do here at the So Hope Community Sewing Room. So we want to invite you to come in and check us out. Like I said, we're located at 630 North Highway 67. We're in Florissant, Missouri. To all of our friends that may be out of state, it's worth the drive. Come in and see us. In addition to providing classes, we also sell fabric.
Machines.
We have machines. You can see some of them up front. Man, we got all kinds of stuff, but we do a lot of classes. And so that's something that I wanted to talk about today. And with Jetta being here, you came up with a class. Tell us about this class that you're going to be teaching here at So Hope.
Miss Casey and I was having a conversation one day, and we were just talking about quilt. I started off quilting. And we were talking, I was telling her I had did this African Queen Quilt, and I saw the ideal height off in her head. And she said, well, let me see what you did. And so I showed her my quilt. And then she said, well, do you think you could teach it?
I mean,
yes.
Y'all, when she starts talking about like this African Queen Quilt, I was intrigued because I'm like, wait a second, an African Queen Quilt, what is that? And y'all know I don't like to keep a good thing to myself. So I was like, hey, can you teach this to the community? Because that's what we do here at So Hope. We share our talents and our gifts. And y'all, Jetta said, yes.
And so I went home, made a smaller version of the quilt because here we want everyone to be comfortable. And when you're learning a new trade or a new skill, you don't want to do the huge project. You want to do something that you're comfortable to get the end result. So I went home, put together a smaller version of the larger quilt that I did, and here it is.
All right, y'all, so we are going to see this quilt, okay? So tell us a little bit about the origin of the African Queen Quilt. How did you find out about the African Queen Quilt?
I go to these conventions and workshops, and here this is. And this is a popular thing quilt on YouTube, on Etsy, on a lot of sites. And so this is how I learned how to do it. It's a very friendly quilt. It's sewn on point, and these are our ladies. And this is this is our African Queen. And this is a beautiful lap quilt. It could be a wall hanging. If you have individuals that are in a skilled nursing facility, it's warm.
Yeah, so you have it backed with fleece. So I think one of the great things about this quilt that I was really intrigued is that it's an ethnic quilt. And so the idea of seeing like these African American ladies, I thought was really neat, being an African American woman. And as I was doing research, I came across that, you know, the same design, some women are making the International Women's Quilt. So some designs feature African women, Vietnamese women, European women. And so what's really great about this quilt is that you can go along with the theme of an African queen, or you can make the ethnicity of your woman's quilt to be whatever ethnicity you want it to be. So if you want it to feature Irish women, you know, we have fabric, you know, lighter colored fabric that you can use to reflect the face. So Jetta, let's just talk about like the pieces of the quilt. So, and I hope y'all can see it. And Sabrina, she's in the back. She's going to let us know if this is not a good video or representation, because we want y'all to see how beautiful it is. So we got the headdress of the queen, we got the face of the queen, and then you have the dress of the queen in her arms, right? Yep. So these are all pieces that make one quilt block.
Yes.
Okay, and so some of y'all may know that I'm new to quilting. I've been a garment sewer all of my life, but I am signing up for this class. I am going to be taking this class, and we want to invite you to sign up and take this class at So Hope. So we're going to be offering this class. I got my notes, my cheat sheet. June the 16th.
Yes, that's a Friday.
June the 16th. And so this class is going to go up until July the 14th. So it's a 5-week class that will take place on Fridays, because we love Fridays, from 1 o'clock to 3 p.m. The cost is $85 a person. And so let's talk about what's included in that cost over the course of 5 weeks. What can the student expect?
You'll get the pattern. I'll teach you how to cut the pattern, how to sew, and to align it. And this is for your learning. And if you're an experienced sewer or quilter, this is just something else that you can add to your repertoire. Yeah. This is not a hurry up and get it done thing. This is, I'm going to learn how to do this, and I'm going to enjoy doing the process. And by coming in here, you get to meet us and the other women that are sewing and quilting.
So like Jetta said, one of the great things about being part of the So Hope Community Sewing Room is that you get to make friends. So not only do you get to explore your God-given talent and creativity, come to a cool, unique space with cool and unique people, but you get to make friends and you get to enhance your skills. So if you're like me and maybe you're not a quilter, but maybe you're intrigued, you're interested in learning how to do so, you can sign up for this class. So all signups can take place on our website at www.sohopestl.com. You can sign up today. In fact, we want you to sign up today and pay for the class. It's 5 weeks, it's $85, and get this, y'all. We got a surprise for them. You want to hear the surprise?
I want to hear the surprise.
All of the fabric is included. So all you have to do is show up. We have sewing machines here that you can use. We have the rotary cutters. We have the notions. All you have to do is show up for the class, pay your registration fee, and we'll teach you everything that you need to know. But you know what?
How can you beat that?
Exactly. Are there any prerequisites? So maybe somebody is like, but what do I need to know in advance to take this class?
We'll show you what you need to know. You do not have to be, if you're not intimidated by using a sewing machine, we got you. And this is what we do here. We take the fear out of everything, because it's something new. And when you learn something new, it's as you progress through the process, it's like, oh, this is simple, because people have been sewing forever.
Yeah.
So it's just something that you haven't done yet. And as you progress through the process, it's like, well, this is easy. Of course it's easy. It's just that it's something you haven't done before.
Yeah, so it's a super easy project.
It's
an easy project.
This is friendly. Teenagers, you guys are getting out of school. This is something you can do. This is not a difficult project.
Yeah, so it's an easy project. You do need to know how to use a sewing machine, though. You need to know how to operate a sewing machine. We do have some classes that will teach you. So if you're like, man, I want to get in this class in June, but I don't know how to use a sewing machine, we got a class for that. We have a 90-minute class. It's called Sewing Machine Basics, where we will teach you how to thread your machine, how to wind your bobbin, how to sew a straight stitch, so you can be ready to take this class. So Yeah.
And that's all you need to do is and this is just straight seams. These are just straight seams.
So if you are interested in taking a class here at So Hope, we want to invite you, check out our website at sohopestl.com. In addition to Jetta's class on the African Queen, we have an upcoming t-shirt quilting class with Connie. That's going to take place on Saturdays from 1 until 3. And you know what? Just over the course of this week, we're going to be unloading all new types of classes as we're getting ready for this summer. We're getting ready for the summer, y'all.
It's going to be a great summer.
Exactly. So we want to invite you. Come on in.
Utilize your free time.
Yes, because we believe that friends don't let friends sew alone. Okay?
That's what we're here for.
You don't sew alone. So come in and see us at the So Hope Community Sewing Room. Okay? And so we'll be back later on throughout the week with just more information about what's going on at So Hope. So God bless you guys. We'll talk to you later.
Thank you for listening to us.
Yes. All right.
Bye. Have a good weekend.